Good day. Okay, I've been spending a lot of time these past months setting up my hardware, my loop station, my keyboard, and all the kinds of switches, and making that communicate with my software, which is basically Toontrack's Superior and Spectrasonics Omnisphere. Now it's nice that I have these pads here on my keyboard, and I can control Superior with these pads. By the way, these are not the original Superior sounds. These are this is triggered additionally to the Superior sounds, just in case you wonder. And you can play that quite nicely, but it's just not very, it doesn't have much of a drummer feeling. So what I wanted to do was add a foot switch so I can operate the bass drum with the foot, like a drummer should. And what I did first was add a Boss FS5U switch, connected it to the input of the sustain pedal, and in order to make it work, then you will have to do the following. You select the switch, which does not make the sound if you have not done what I'm about to do. So you select it, hit edit on your keyboard, hit the control assign key, and then type in the number 147 and hit enter. And now the pads and the pedal have the same control assign number. Now mind that I have the Audio Axiom 61 here, and this might work a little differently for whatever keyboard you have, but I guess essentially all MIDI keyboards have these functionalities. Now you need to do one more thing to make it work. You select the bass drum pad that you want to copy onto your pedal. You select it, hit edit again, then data 1 this time, and then you will see a keynote number there, which is most likely 36, which is the C1 keynote. I already changed that to 24, which is the C0 note, which should be somewhere here, because I wanted it to be out of range of the keys, so I don't play the bass drum when I hit the key. Now whatever number you have there, you just memorize that, leave the menu, and then select your pedal again, hit edit again, data 1, and then just type in whatever number you just memorized from the pad, hit enter, and now these two basically do the same thing. Now that is nice, but the switch does not really trigger fast enough for fast bass drum changes. Now half the time it works, but half the time it does not work, and you just can't have that on stage. So I wanted to have a bass drum foot machine that somehow I can use instead of such a switch. And first I tried to use this bass drum foot machine with a bass drum pad, but the problem is the bass drum pad sends MIDI note events with too many parameters which the input for the sustain pedal just can't handle. What this input for the sustain pedal needs is just a simple control signal which just signals on. And so I'm gonna try and build such a device out of an old crappy sustain pedal that I can use anyways, and somehow see if I can trigger this old sustain pedal with the beater of the bass drum foot machine.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Well, it works. What do you say? A little bit rickety still, but I can improve that later. And as a prototype, that works for me. Well, now I'm just gonna practice with the pedals. Well, whatever. So, once again, I have proven that you can build anything as long as you have enough duct tape. See you next time.